How has Carlsbad been able to keep stride with all the Albuquerque metro schools, with so much success recently?
I just have girls that want to play, and they go out and work hard. We're very fortunate. We have a really good athletic group of kids down here, and we got kids that have bought in. And it's easy to play when you have players like this year Aislinn Witzel and Dom Chacon coming back, and Abby Dugan and all these other kids. It's fun to play with them. Corinne Bradford, my returning goalkeeper. So it's just a team effort, to be honest with you.
What's it take to reach that final game?
A little bit of luck sometimes, but I think it's just sheer determination. That's something that my girls, especially the last several years, have shown that they're going to do what it takes to and leave it on the field. The semifinal against La Cueva here was such an unbelievable environment, and to get a goal pretty much, I think it was about 10 minutes left in the game, and it's just a battle. It's fun to watch those games and see the kids get out and play.
With so much focus in girls soccer on the metro area teams in Albuquerque, do your girls in Carlsbad, do they play with a chip on their shoulders? Do they play with confidence, knowing that they can compete with teams all around the state?
I think they play. They know they can compete if they come out and play. Is it a chip on the shoulder? No, because they know, a lot of my kids understand that we don't play as much as those other players get to play during the year. I have a handful of kids now playing year round, and it's paying off for us. But I just think we just go out and take a game at a time and see what we can do.
When you set goals for this team at the beginning of the year, what sort of goals do you lay out there for this squad?
I think right now it's just trying to figure out who we are, and we're changing our formation up probably. I've told them it's going to be fluid, and we're going to find something that works for us, because the last couple of years, I don't think it's going to work. The 4-4-2 is not going to work for us, most likely. So we're just trying to own who we are, and we're going to defend hard and try and get some things going forward and see what happens.
How different is that going to be for you this year, the approach on the field like that?
Honestly, it's going back to the way it's always has been prior to having the Alexa Dugans and Jenny Monroe. So it's nothing hard for me. It's more for the girls to adapt. My girls here have always been really good about going in with whatever we throw at them. We had one season several years ago, we would go from a 3-5-2 to a 4-3-3, and we would do it in the middle of the game. And, they weren't sure that, I don't think they knew that they're not supposed to do that, but it worked for us. And we did what it took in the game. And I think this team is probably going to be very similar to that. Whatever it takes, we're going to go try and do.
With so many returning players, do you feel like one of the teams to beat this year?
Oh, we just leave it on the field. I don't ever want to say we're one of the teams to beat, because I think you have such good talent around the state, and when it comes down here, teams we're work animals down here. We work hard. We leave it on the field. So, for of course, going back-to-back championship games, we probably do have a target on our back, but we also know that was last year. This is this year, and it's whatever is going to happen this year.